Korean leader Kim Jong-il has died, and we'll have more details of the broadcast later in the newscast. So it was last Monday that we broke the news for you that Kim Jong-il had died 2 days earlier. And Arirang News here, we broke the news as well. But global media, they've all been covering the Korean Peninsula for the past 10 days.
Right. So some of our producers here at Arirang today took a wrap-up of all the media coverage that has been blanketing the worldwide news to see how they've responded to the news of Kim Jong-il's death.
As of December 19th, major news outlets from all over the world broadcasted new flashes on the death of Kim Jong-il, Supreme Commander of North Korea. Regular TV programming was canceled for special live reports, and major daily newspapers featured the breaking news in their online editions. All reports look to what now lay in store for North Korea and the rest of the world, with Kim Jong-il now dead. America's major news broadcasting networks, including CNN, MSNBC, and Fox News, quickly put together special reports on the death of Kim Jong-il well past 10 p.m. local time. The AP covered the death of Kim Jong-il, calling him as the mercurial and enigmatic North Korean leader. The Wall Street Journal follows suit, posting an obituary of the deceased leader, referring him as a dictator who used fear and isolation to maintain power in North Korea. Kim Jong-il's death was also listed in headlines of the CNN News website, in which the late North Korean leader was depicted as the enigmatic leader who was a frequent thorn, and they even speculated that China might have had earlier knowledge of Kim's death. There was also further criticism against the deceased dictator. AFP depicted Kim as a skilled and ruthless political survivor who has kept his regime in place despite years of famine and economic decline, while Germany's DPA commented that Kim was a bon vivant who enjoyed good food and women. However, media in China and the Third World took a slightly different stance. The headline of Hong Kong's Wen Weibo read, "Kim Jong-il dies, call goes out for loyalty to Kim Jong-un." China's state-run Xinhua News Agency claimed Kim to be a great leader of North Korea who strengthened the ties between China and North Korea and expressed sorrow for his death and condolences to North Koreans. The Swiss media also showed great interest in Kim's death, as Switzerland was where Kim's oldest and youngest sons studied abroad, and the nation maintains a close relationship with the North Korean royal family. Meanwhile, Cuba's state-run media has remained silent even late on the nights following Kim's death, despite the country's close ties with North Korea. Many viewers were also able to get a glimpse into the situation in Pyongyang, as China's CCTV was the first to report on the situation. North Koreans were seen walking in tears, most of them too devastated to even be interviewed by the correspondents. APTV, which has a branch office in Pyongyang, showed a video of hundreds of North Koreans wailing before Kim Jong-il's giant statue in Mansudae and others laying flowers at Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il's massive portraits. Some even collapsed to the ground in despair, as if they had lost a parent. APTV further showed a clip of flags on major buildings in Pyongyang. Major foreign press took the greatest interest in Kim Jong-un, who's been named as Kim Jong-il's successor. They immediately started analyzing the situation, engaging experts to share their insights.
Is this the young man with very little experience, the man who can essentially create the cult of personality as his father and his grandfather did?
A majority of foreign media often describe the late Kim Jong-il's third son, Kim Jong-un, as mysterious, as only little is known about the heir apparent, and sharply point out his lack of experience, calling him untested. Bloomberg pointed out that Kim Jong-un is the little-known son of Kim Jong-il, despite the fact that the whole world sees him with great curiosity. The UK Financial Times criticized how Kim Jong-il has dumped all the pressure and responsibility on his inexperienced son to ensure the stability of his nuclear-armed states. while the Washington Post immediately raised questions about the future stability of perhaps the world's most isolated state, quoting, "One concern described by numerous Korean security experts is that the younger Kim could face opposition from more senior North Korean officials, including Chang Song-taek, who had been acting as a caretaker for the transition." The UK's daily newspaper also quoted Daniel Pinkston of the International Crisis Group, who argued that, quote, "At least in the short term, high-ranking officials in North Korea will coalesce around the next generation of leadership and watch and see whether Kim's son will be able to consolidate power, but there will be a lot of uncertainty ahead," unquote. On the other hand, over in Japan, Yomiuri Shimbun also predicted that Chang Song-taek, brother-in-law of Kim Jong-il and director of the Administration Department of the Workers' Party of Korea, will probably support Kim Jong-un as his guardian. But with the youngest son's lack of experience, undeniable chaos within the North Korean government is a likelihood. Another key issue is perhaps how the death of Kim Jong-il will have an effect on international relations. And almost every press agency raised questions about North Korea's future and how the international relations will unfold in the near future. Major foreign press expressed concerns that internal turmoil could intensify during the process of succession and that the politics in Northeast Asia surrounding the nuclear issue could change drastically. First, CNN pointed that the Korean peninsula has entered unstable times with the death of Kim Jong-il, as his death signals a new and potentially dangerous period of transition and instability for North Korea and Northeast Asia, while the UK's BBC News expects Kim Jong-il's death to, quote, "send a huge shock wave across North Korea and beyond," unquote. And of course, the death of Kim Jong-il leads to North Korea's nuclear issues. The Neon Geizai agency highlighted that Kim Jong-il's death has made North Korea's nuclear disarmament an even murkier process, and that the issues regarding the nuclear weapons in the North are sure to become an international hot issue. However, CBS News assessed that while it has become less clear whether North Korea would follow through with their nuclear disarmament, quoting, "Kim Jong-un is unlikely to risk any step that could be construed as weakness as he seeks to consolidate control."